How would you like to trade a posh Manhattan penthouse for a nice place in the woods? Maybe not so much when you watch our next story. RT's Anastasia Churkina shows us for some New Yorkers, tough times call for tough measures. And yes, we're talking about New Jersey.
Traditionally known for its glamour, nowadays even a place like Manhattan has the percentage of unemployment in the double digits. Here, homeless shelters have been filling up every night. But if you travel not far from the big city, shelters for the homeless are a lot harder to find. Like millions of Americans in the recession, these people have been struggling without homes and jobs. The only difference is that they have had to move into the woods.
This community is just over an hour away from Manhattan. See those cars passing by over there? Even though a more prosperous and lucky world is just across the street, this place feels like a completely different planet.
At Tent City, a barking dog serves as a doorbell. And Rudy the rooster as an alarm clock. He has the homeless up by 5 in the morning. The main and only activity of the day is preparing wood for heating food and making the thin tents warmer. Nurtured by donated canned soup, Sandra, one of the 3 women in this mostly male community, has lived like this for the last 2 years.
I just went through a divorce, and it was a bad divorce, and I ended up here. That's basically it. Homeless in here.
She dreams of a career at a beauty salon. Steve is a local reverend who decided to build this tent city and move in himself because no one else was helping those in need.
So a person, if he wants to fill up the barrel, wants to pump the water, he can fill the barrel to the brim and he can take a half an hour shower. We don't drink this water, but we use it for all the cleaning needs, so showering, washing dishes, flushing the bathroom.
But the shower hasn't been in use this winter, as snowstorms have made it virtually impossible.
Who wants to hire you when you're covered in soot and there's nothing, it's hard to get a shower.
Rob is the youngest homeless man living in these Jersey woods. At 21, he was among the millions laid off when the economic crisis struck the U.S.
The hardest part is the shame, the embarrassment of walking out of these paths, and the cars see you come by and they know who you are, and just the shame of walking into town and having people give you dirty looks just for the way you're forced to live.
The Mexican community has their own separate area.
Here? That's very nice here. Huh? Very nice.
They keep to themselves because of the language barrier.
Our Mexican fellows, our Mexican friends, live. 4 of them will sleep in here tonight. A positive piece of this particular teepee is the clear plastic, which allows the sunlight to come into the natural sunlight, to come into their living area.
But it's the nights that are hardest. These homeless are left to fend for themselves, wondering if a better life is ever coming. Anastasia Churkina, RT, Lakewood, New Jersey.